Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome you here in the conference. We are very pleased that you are joining our session, our 30 minutes. This is our global launch. We are Singapore-based company, which we are having our regional offices in Middle East, in Riyadh and Dubai. We also have a regional office in Southeast Asia, in Jakarta, and in Mexico, in Latam. We selected, I'm Tomas Skoumal, forgot to say. I'm a chairman of the company, and I will walk you through our products. I will walk you through about what we do, why we do it, what we believe it's our mission, and what we believe the financial industry is heading to, and what is our role in that direction. I would like to say that we selected for our global launch this summit specifically because we believe that not only that Dubai and Dyna starts with the same letter. That's just pure coincidence. But we selected Dubai because it is like an innovative city, and we believe that this is the right place for us to introduce our global brand and start our global journey. So before I will explain you what I believe or what we in Dyna believe are the products which are changing the industry, let me first reflect on the video which we prepared for you, the one which you see at the beginning. And I would say what was our intention in that video was to kind of show like what the AI is bringing to the financial industry, or in our case, some of our products, not only financial industry, but also to the insurance industry or any industry where you are dealing with big volumes of customers. Because I'm a strong believer that the AI is bringing the same revolution as the computer brought few decades ago. Because I mean, like we are all very young people in here, but before the computers, there was very difficult for one to get a consumer loan, simply because the processing of consumer loans was too complicated, too much of paperwork, and there was not enough data. And the computers brought big financial inclusion. They brought decrease of a price of loans for customers, brought for them more of the financial products and the availability. I believe that AI can kind of continue on that journey, and it's not really AI. What is AI will bring the products which I believe can kind of increase that kind of customer experience and decrease the price of the product. Because what we said on our presentation or on the video, like there was like many times buzzing the word 24/7, and I know that you all been experiencing that for I don't know like how many years. Every company who deals with the customer now claims is 24/7, and I don't know like who of you in any last few months been really calling some of the company for any help or any service or buying any product. You normally stand in a queue for quite some time. And again, one would believe or understand that fine, after lunch when everybody has a lunch break, that's the reason why the queue is there. But then when you do it at midnight, it will be the same, because fine, there is less people with you in the queue, but there is much more, also much less people as the operators, because the operators have to optimize the number of people. So that's one perspective where I believe AI can help, and I will walk you through our products, like how that can help. And then also, it is not so much seamless, like dealing with the operator, because if you have the problem with not having enough documents with you when you are on a call with something, we are all, at least I am personally terrified that when I'm dealing with my bank or trying to change my flight and dealing with the operator, I'm terrified that the line will get disconnected, or that they will ask me for something which I don't have in the pocket, because then I will have to finish the call, and when I will start, I have to start all over again. So you already know where I'm heading to, that the video was trying to show that perspective of that we might, as a customers, experience much better 24/7 or real 24/7, or we can also experience that seamlessness of the process of being treated by our companies. So what the Dyna.AI has, it's like we are providing like a 3 pillars of a solution. Some of that you might see, I will talk about them, but you might see them also on that booth, which is, I guess, is this pass, and it's like a third one in a row on the right side. So you can see that there is like one part of a communication platform. So that's the first pillar, but that pillar has actually like also 3 parts. We call one of them Dyna.Ai. It's a more conventional, way of communication to the customer, which means it's a voice, so it means the operators or replacement of an operators, or the Athena text GPT, which is kind of text AI, which kind of answers your questions and help you with servicing or sales. But it is slightly different than just simple voice bot, because it is like a large language model behind it, so they can help you with any of the perspective. Like I just show you this 3 way of communication, like the Athena for voice, text, and you see the shaded avatar. But we also have these layers that we are providing the sales calls or sales support, service support, or collection support. So we have like 3 layers of way of communication and 3 layers of how we can approach the customer. So let me now for a minute again stop talking and show you the video what our voice GPT can do. This is the example of sales call, but could be anything.
Good day, this is Hayaliban from Dubai, and I noticed you're one of our valued...
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm calling to introduce you to a special savings opportunity we have, the fixed deposit. It starts at just 5,000 dirham and offers steady returns on your savings. You can choose terms ranging from 1 month up to 5 years.
Okay, what are the earnings like exactly?
Well, the current fixed deposit annual rate is a solid 3.22%.
And what if I need to withdraw the money early?
If you withdraw within the first 30 days, unfortunately, there's no profit. After that, there's a 1% per annum less than the applicable rate for the actual tenor, and will be payable for the actual number of days the fixed deposit was maintained.
I see. Look, I'm in the middle of something right now. Could you send me the details by text?
Absolutely. I'll send the information right over. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us anytime. Goodbye.
So that was the sales call, I guess all of you recognized, and that of course it was an English. It was an English with the British accent, if I'm not mistaken. We are actually the experts in accent, because as we are a Singaporean company, we had to develop the same English version with the Singaporean accent. For our customer in Hong Kong, we had to have this British accent also. But I just forgot to say you that what languages we cover. I should have said at the beginning. So that was English. We have Arabic, which you can also test on our avatar over in our booth. We have Spanish and we have Chinese. And as we speak, we also are developing the Bahasa, because it's close to Singapore, and we are developing also the Thai language. So that's our own large language models, which we are kind of basing our systems on, and they are our own IP. So let me now talk about Avatar. Again, everything is the same for Avatar. It speaks the same languages, because pretty much it's the same system. The only appearance to the customer is different. It is slightly taller than me device. Some of you hopefully have seen it. If not, just go to the booth. You can try to talk to him. He is a bit of disturbed because there is way too many people, so sometimes it doesn't work so well as it would be in a quiet room. So I'm saying it in advance that it is a very busy area where we are, and we are happy that we are busy. But if you kind of can imagine that it is used for, let's say, banking industry, then for the security or privacy reason, it's anyway to be closed. So that's what we are doing. So now let me show you the video of Avatar. It's more like introduction of an avatar. So let me stand on the side that you can see the video well, and let's go.
السلام عليكم، أنا اسمي داينكس. How can I help you?
من هو داينكس؟ هل يمكنك تعريف عن نفسك؟
أنا شخصية رقمية مدعومة بالذكاء الاصطناعي، وتم تطويري بواسطة شركة Dyna.AI باستخدام تقنية براءة اختراع جديدة. هدفي هو توفير تجربة تفاعلية أكثر وواقعية للمستخدمين، وتحسين كفاءة العمل، وتقليل تكاليف الصيانة، وتقديم حلول جديدة لبيئة الخدمات المختلفة. 5 دقائق ويحين موعد الأذان بالتوقيت المحلي. هل ترغب في تفعيل ميزة سماع الأذان؟ بالتأكيد أرغب في تفعيل ميزة سماع الأذان. حان وقت أذان صلاة المغرب بتوقيت المحلي لمدينة دبي، الإمارات العربية المتحدة.
Thank you. So let me describe slightly more. I mean, like you will see the avatar over there. Like it's actually the solution of that. It's kind of coming like with the big box, and it's already talked to you. And that kind of what these 3 products which I just described, or this kind of 3 subset of the product, are able, to kind of fully substitute, like because of it's having all those appearance branches as well as the calls as well as the text. So that brings that if it's kind of implemented like a whole system, that exactly brings that seamlessness or frictionless for the customers, because you can imagine that because everything is run by AI, then technically you are receiving your private banker when we talk about finance, because whenever you talk to that to the Dyna Athena or Dyna Avatar, he remembers all your previous requests. You can seamlessly stop call because whatever reason you are dealing with the bank, and then your son comes and asks you to go out with him. So you don't have to worry that you will have to start over again. You can simply finish the call, go for a walk, come back, or on a way in a shopping mall, stop by, talk to the avatar, and literally continue in the same sentence where you just finished on a call like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago, or maybe like 2 days ago. So obviously with the flight tickets, the price might expire, but for everything else, it is kind of bringing that seamlessness, that internal worry which I am having, and I'm sure that many of you also experienced that worry whenever you are on a call with the operator, that something will go wrong with the line and you have to start over again. This will go away. I mean, of course, it will stay there for some time, but after 2-3 experiences, it will naturally go away. So I'm describing the whole solution, but on the other hand, I also know that specifically banks are like very conservative, and they should be conservative, and very regulated, and there should be regulated entities. So talking about like that this is the whole solution, it's also, I need to mention that it can be cut it in pieces, so that any company can just purchase like just one part of it, like maybe only avatar, and avatar only for the sales. So I mean, like those 3 dimensions of a channel, and 3 dimensions of collecting, servicing, and selling. So all of it, and can be also cut it, that doesn't have to sell everything, but only one product at the beginning. Because I believe that our job is to kind of, with our good products, to kind of gain the trust of the finance institution. And obviously the best way to gain the trust is to kind of cut the solution in pieces, even though it will bring that disadvantage, that this seamlessness of any channel or any other call is not there, that customer doesn't gain, but you still gain that 24/7, because like the branch doesn't have to close for lunch, branch doesn't have to close sooner than the shopping mall is closing. So that's definitely coming. The another part I would like to mention is, because I was working for bank for 24 years, I will be introducing you the team of Dyna at the end also. So I was like, I'm a banker actually, like, as you can see. So I can also imagine that, the banks are always having like very old or very rigid core system. So almost the same time what we are spending on developing of these LLM models or like the solutions, we are spending also on making it as simple as possible to get it connected with the bank systems, to get it connected with through a few APIs, and try to make it, not seamless only for customer when it's used like the end customers, but also make it almost the same seamless for our banking or telco customers to get it connected. Don't have to change the core system. Don't have to change any big parts of your banking system. So that's I would say it's another kind of way where we are looking since we are preempting what the customers might be needing or kind of by our experience what customer is asking for. So when I was talking about it, we have 3 pillars. Like the one was the communication pillar. The second pillar is also like about like AI or machine learning. But that's not about communication. It's about like the decisioning. So we are kind of helping our customers not only how to talk to the customers, but also what to offer them. So we are able to provide or we are providing the scorecards for sales again, like the propensity to buy or sensitivity on a ticket, sensitivity on tenor. We are providing the collection scorecards, the risk scorecards or anti-fraud solutions. So technically we are not leaving our customers alone that here is a communication platform and use it as you wish. Or of course it's an option, but we're also using it the way fine. Here is a platform, but we can also help you to select the customer. Specifically for sales, we can help you to pre-select the good customers from your base. And this might kind of call the tail because many big companies, big financial institutions who have like a lot of customers, they might have a long tail of customers whom they do not call exactly for the reason that the human labor is expensive. So we can start always like calling the tail and then kind of prove the sales capacity of the system. And also for that tail, it's even more important to have the good scorecards to kind of say to predict the eligibility, predict the approval rate, and predict the sensitivity of a customer. So that's our smart decision team, our smart decision product. And besides that, as a third pillar, we are having our own system. We have a decision engine, so where we will develop for you the scorecards or you have your own scorecards, we can kind of help you to plug them into decision engine. That decision engine can be connected to your communication channel. So technically, you can use the solution of you are receiving the servicing call, but through the online score, you can kind of do that, what is very famous buzzword also, service to sales. So you can convert seamlessly and online the call from servicing the customer, that all of a sudden you are selling the customer product because as the decision engine is online connected to the call, so sees that the customer is calling, you are solving for him the problem what he called for, and you can automatically, the AI can, if needed, can swap it to the discussion about like what product might be the additional opportunity, predicting like what should be the potential price which customer might kind of appreciate, and also like what size of the product the risk is ready to give, but also like what is the minimum product which customer might be accepting. Yeah? So that's our like the 3 pillars. So then let me talk about like what makes Dyna.AI unique. I guess it is a bit of obvious from what I said. It is that we have like all-inclusive solution. I don't want to exaggerate much, even though on a stage like of this kind and in the city of Dubai, one should exaggerate. So technically, let me put it this way, like if many of you tomorrow would get a digital banking license, we are pretty much ready to equip you with the system, equip you with the communication platform, equip you with the scorecards so then you can use everything from us and start your business very next day. So that's pretty much exaggerating. Obviously, it would not be very next day. Maybe it take us 1 week, but still exaggeration. But in general, that's what is our benefit, that we are like all inclusive. We have all solutions. Even though whoever was going through our booth, the most eye-catching is the avatar, and therefore from the booth itself, you might get an impression that all we do is the communication and avatar. It's not true. But this is the one which in a booth is the most visible, and this is the one which you can simply kind of try, test, and can catch your eyes and make us different from all those different other booths here. And the other part, what we believe in Dyna.AI is that our journey doesn't end up by kind of coming to you, implement you the solution, and say goodbye. Our plan always is to help you with sales or help you with servicing, so get the KPIs or evaluation of our results and the partner's result exactly on the problem which we are solving. So we are not selling the IT solution, we are selling the business solution. if we would agree with someone avatar for servicing, then the our goal should be like how many customers we can service with no issues or with no kind of need of human influence. Those are type of ways how we would like to be known. This is the way as how we would like to kind of deal with the customers. So this is the Dyna.Ai in a nutshell. As again, we are starting our jobs, starting our business in Middle East. We have this Arabic large language model, and that's why we are here and presenting as a Singaporean company in Dubai, doing this global launch of our brand. But besides kind of describing you like what we do, what is our mission, what we believe in, I should also say you who is behind, because as you can see, and I already mentioned it, I'm a banker, so I'm not the one who was producing that. So this is the team of Dyna. I will try to ask them to come here to celebrate this global opening, and also that you can know the name and then later on talk to others. And if you need to know more about this large language model, how it is done, what is the coding, whatever, please don't come to me on the booth. I cannot tell you how it's done in coding. I know what is the limitation. I know what are the possibilities. I can imagine, and I'm always talking about business opportunities, but I'm not the coder, even though I would like to be. I was 24 years in banking, and when you are in banking, you start to come to the impression that you are smart. I don't want to touch, anyone who is kind of from banking, but we in banking tend to believe that we are smarter than others. But then I'm in Dyna.Ai, like with these gentlemen of AI and analytics, and they are way beyond. I don't understand it. The most difficult person for me to understand is Carson. Carson, can you please come on stage? No, first let me start with Yasmin. It's lady, so like Yasmin, can you please come on stage? Because this is your person who is responsible for this Middle East and this region. So she is based out of Riyadh, traveling between Riyadh and Dubai. So let me introduce you with ladies first. I got so much driven with the kind of trying to say how smart people we are. So not that Yasmin would not be smart. That's don't understand. But the super smart guys like this, our head of development and deep research development and algorithm is Carson. Carson, can you come on the stage? Carson has like so many machine learning. How many machine learning rewards you got? I never remember.
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years in the AI and probably like 7, 8, 9 of machine learning rewards. So he is like a super smart person. Whenever he explains me something I don't understand and I have to ask someone. So fine, Chase, it's the one who, whenever he develops the large language model, his team, he's not on his own. Whenever he develops the large language model, comes Chase, and he is the one who is head of application. So he twists the theory and development into the system. So actually his team is the one who is producing this avatar based on the research of what Carson was doing. I was talking about this decisioning engine or smart decisioning pillar. That's John. John, can you please come on the stage? He is, smart, but already kind of like a human. Why smart? He is doing those scorecards, helping you with making those decisions. Not that it would not be so smart, but because I was working in risk, I already understand the guy. He was working in FICO for quite some time, so that determines him only for the rest of the career that he has to be in decisioning. He was also working for Chase and working for Citibank. So he is like a banker, but in the AI or fintech already for quite some time. The other two gentlemen, they are in AI for 10 years both. Yeah, I am in AI only like 6 months, so there is nowhere near. And then let me make a joke. I am sales, but the biggest sales is Carlton. Carlton, please come on the stage. And we are the only company in the world where 2 salespersons, based on education, are astrophysicists. I can guarantee you that there is no other company in the world where the head of business or the chief business officer or co-president, another co-president, we are both astrophysicists. It's so much. We know each other with Carlton like 10 years. And only like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I got to know that we have the same university, meaning different university, but same main subject. So it's really big task for me, like to kind of digest that we are 2 astrophysicists. So that's the team of Dyna. I say like you can see the picture here, and that's now comes the moment of discovery. I was the banker for 24 years of my life, and I'm not a banker anymore. So I will not wear tie, and I will not wear the shirt, and you can. tired that I'm a fintech guy like my fintech colleagues or AI colleagues, you know. So no more shirts, no more ties, no more jacket. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not naked beyond that. There was like few times question from my team that I say, what I gonna do? Say like, are you naked? I said, no, no, don't worry. So yeah. So I can join the team. So I can join the time, but I cannot walk now because I don't have a mic. So you can see there is the guy in a tie, and the guy with the tie is gone. And I'm no more banking, yeah. So thank you very much to all. You can find us in the booth, which I mentioned already. Like by the way, the code number for our booth is A7, but because nobody knows what A7 stands for, it's the one which is like on that pass on the right side. You will find it. It's nice, beautiful blue, and you are all cordially invited for tonight. We have a cocktail party in the Jumeirah Al Qasr, and it's the venue is the Hyde. So it's a cocktail party where, because for us this is the global lounge. It's not only that we are presenting you the products, even though it might look like this is mostly about products. No, it's not. It's about products and team and the global brand. So for us, this is like an opening of the new journey in the new regions. So this is it. So you are all cordially welcome to come. Thank you for your attention. I hope I didn't bother you too long. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tomas.